All right, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you coming along once again. We are headed out today. We're leaving the city. We are gonna drive to a couple actually pretty neat places today. The first one is gonna be a state park that's about 45 minutes south of the city. And it's supposed to be nice, but there's also the highlight of it, and what I'm really trying to capture in the video is that there's supposed to be some abandoned old military structures there, including like a munitions depot, bunkers, stuff like that. And it's supposed to all just be covered in graffiti now. And some of it apparently is actually pretty good graffiti. So not your usual trash and phallic symbols, etc. So excited for that. That should be cool. After we film that, we are gonna drive a little bit north. We're all still south of Austin, and we are gonna check out an abandoned quarry. And this quarry is where they dug out all of the granite for the Bunker Hill Monument, which you saw in a previous video. So, gonna be neat to see a couple abandoned things today, which is nice. It's something I really used to enjoy doing, and I haven't done recently. But excited to get back into that and show you guys along the way. So thank you for joining me, and let's get to it. So we made it to the park. Let's just drive around a little bit and kind of get our bearings. It's actually pretty big, so I don't know where the actual abandoned structures are. I might have to kind of dig around a little bit. It's not like it's something that's advertised on the map as much as I wish that it were, but I'm pretty sure they probably don't want people messing around with them. But I want to see them, so we're gonna go find them. But yeah, let's drive through the park, run the kind of the access road and get our bearings, and we'll just kind of go from there. Okay, so I pulled over, looked at the campground, which is obviously closed for the winter. Looked at a map that they had. I'm not seeing any of like the structures on it or anything, but I know that they're like out in these woods somewhere. So I think the plan is let's get back on Google Maps and let's look at a satellite image and see if we can find where they are. And then we will park as close as we can, and I'm sure we'll have to hike in, but pretty cool. It's a nice little park. Nice, pretty clear morning. So let's keep going. Interesting observation, but it looks like, I'm not even sure what this is. I don't know if this building's in use or what it is, but someone used this parking lot for some serious Tokyo drift, because there's like tire treads everywhere, like burning rubber. It's kind of cool. I guess everyone's got their own hobbies. Interesting. Okay, I just spotted something from the road. I don't know what it is, but we're just gonna pop down here and check it out real quick. Okay, yeah, pretty cool. I have no idea what it is. It might not even have anything to do with like the abandoned military buildings, but it's got some neat graffiti on it. It's not very tall, as you can imagine, so I kind of have to hunch to get in here. But it's a nice looking hornet's nest there in the back. I don't know if there's anything in it, but we will leave them undisturbed and we will carry on with our little exploration. So I was unsuccessful in finding anything from like the satellite imagery. There's too much tree cover. So when the satellite images were taken by Google, whenever that was, it was during the summer, and wasn't able to actually see anything through the tree line. So we're just gonna get on a trail and we're just gonna kind of figure it out for ourselves as best we can. But yeah, it's a nice forest, it's pretty quiet. There's a couple other people out, but nothing busy. Yeah, nice morning to be out in the woods. So it's kind of weird. This road is like overgrown with moss. So I guess, I don't know if it's a seasonal road or if it doesn't get used at all anymore, but kind of it's cool, kind of eerie vibe to it. I like it. It's also the only green thing in the dead of winter in New England, so it's kind of cool to see. Nope. Okay, so have not found the abandoned buildings, structures, whatever they are yet, but really pretty park so far. It's a beautiful lake behind me. It's actually a little island kind of in the middle of the lake that you can kind of see over my right shoulder there, but very pretty, very Massachusetts, very New England. Just a nice park. All right, cool. So I ran into some gentlemen that were also out here mountain biking, and they've been here a bunch and kind of know the history of the place. They told me that most of the above ground buildings have been demolished, except there are a couple left, which we're gonna go see, and they actually were nice enough to give me directions. So thank you very much, guys, for that. I really appreciate it. But they also said that there's underground bunkers here all over the place, and I think I just found one. So we're actually standing on top of one right now. I'm gonna have to look up the history of this place and include a link in the description. But you can see right here, that's all that's left. And I don't know if that was for air or for what it is, but it's all sealed up now. But you can tell this very unnatural formation right here in the middle of the woods that used to be a bunker. So pretty cool that I'm standing on top of that right now. Yeah, let's keep cracking on. Okay, now we're starting to get into some of the graffiti that was promised of this place. Nice little ocean scene there. Had a little shark and a jellyfish. I like it. I can't even talk because I'm sure that's better than anything I could do. But yeah, I think we'll get to the good stuff up here, so we'll keep cracking on. So I don't know what the deal is, but they've got this like barbed wire up here protecting something. I don't know what's back here, but it's, I don't know. I can hear a stream. Like I don't know what's back there. I don't know how old that is. I don't know what the story of it is, but I guess they don't want people going back there. So I'm not even sure there's anything back there worth seeing. I think it's just a river, or like a little creek even, not even a river. But who knows? Came across this interesting wooden structure here. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. At first I thought it might be like a bridge or something, but it doesn't seem to connect anywhere, so I don't know. Definitely another little bunker over there. I could see where there was an entrance to a bunker, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, something to do with, you know, whatever was here. Something with the US military, something with the government, but all long since abandoned, long since used. Okay, cool. So this is definitely the best bunker we've seen yet. I think we're really getting into the heart of it now, but very neat. Lots of graffiti. Some of it's actually pretty funny, if we're being real, but I can't repeat it because I want to keep this family friendly, but if you catch it, it's in the background. It's pretty good. But yeah, really cool. I mean, look at this. Let me see if I can climb up on top of it. But yeah, funny to think that people used to either live and work in here, and it had some, you know, military importance at some time, but pretty cool. cool. So we are on top of the bunker, and this is a big one. This is pretty expansive. Lots of graffiti back here. I'm trying not to trip, but there's also more of these wooden walls. So this must have, the walls must have something to do with the bases, but pretty cool. Yeah, I'm standing on top of it right now. But yeah, there's actually some pretty good graffiti back here. It's kind of neat. I think graffiti can be art as long as it's, you know, not just trash, right? It's not your usual male anatomy or the usual, you know, the F word or profanities, etc., or gang signs, or, you know, whatever the hell else. But I really don't mind graffiti when it's just someone, you know, an actual artist actually doing something. I think it actually adds value rather than taking it away, especially if something's already abandoned. So kind of cool. Let's keep going. Okay, I think I figured it out. So all these wooden structures, they're all just like filled with earth. So there's nothing like in them except just, you know, sand and rock and clay. And I think they used to test like bombs here, like munitions of some sort, or you know, weapons of some kind. And the idea of these things was to keep it from, you know, blowing up and going all over the place, or setting the forest on fire, or, you know, whatever else. I guess that makes sense, but and also to protect the people who were, you know, testing. But nature has definitely reclaimed this place. I'm definitely gonna have to look up the history here. This is really interesting because these are everywhere. But yeah, I guess they used to blow stuff up out here, which is kind of cool. So, very, very neat to see, and the graffiti has a nice effect to it. Some of it's really good. So. very, very cool. This did not disappoint. Really, really neat. And it looks like the front door's open too, so we might pop in there here in a minute. Yeah, the colors are very vivid. Some of the graffiti's really good. It's very striking. Like I always like graffiti because it's just very visually striking, you know, and it sticks out. And honestly, like, it's an abandoned building, you know, it's a canvas, so nothing's being destroyed. It's not in use. And I think it adds to the value of a place, honestly. But really, really cool. Really happy to see this. Let's go see if we can get inside. Very cool. So there's even more on the inside of the building here. But really neat. I really like, I'm not sure what figure that is, but it's got that silver paint. It's really, really striking. Yeah, this is taking me back to the old days in Detroit when I used to go into like car factories and stuff and do this. It's just kind of a thrilling experience. I don't know, it's like a museum. It's a free museum that you can go in and just kind of enjoy it. It's really cool. Yeah, glad I'm able to share this with you guys. It's really cool, and it's just out in the middle of the woods, like super random too. But pretty neat. I hope you're enjoying it too. Pretty neat here. Glad we did this. But cool to think that this used to have some purpose. I guess testing munitions, testing rockets, testing explosives of some kinds, guns, arms, I don't know. But funny to think that people used to work in here. Really, really neat. And really like the aesthetic of it, and just the whole experience. It's just kind of a nice little treat out here in the woods. Very cool. All right, everybody. Well, thank you very much for joining me. That takes us to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed, hiking through the woods and finding these random little treasures. If you look, they're scattered all over the place. So it's all just a matter of kind of looking around and doing your research and kind of seeing what you can find. But all kinds of cool little free treasures all around, Boston, all around New England, all around the U.S. But we're gonna do the quarry, I think, for another video, just because we're running a little short on time today. I got to get back and have some obligations at home that I got to get to. But yeah, we spent so much time here. It's a full video in and of itself. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and for joining me. And I hope you enjoy these places and enjoy these videos. If you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. It helps me grow the channel. It helps me, get to a larger audience and get these places out for more and more people to see. So. I really, really genuinely appreciate it, and thank you for your time, and we'll wrap up here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.